Ground cover plants for shade are a must for most gardens. Craig Wilson from Gentiana Nursery in Olinda is going to talk us through a few of the many that are available from his nursery.
Omphalodes cappadocica is an ideal ground cover for a sort of semi-moist shaded spot. Could be mistaken for forget-me-not until you look closely at the foliage, and certainly doesn't have the self-seeding habit of forget-me-nots. Geranium cantabrigiense in the varieties Biokovo, a good tough geranium that will tolerate quite a lot of shade. There's Corydalis lutea, which is a self-seeding perennial for the shade, perhaps not a ground cover but nevertheless a good spreading plant in the shade garden. This is Epimedium frohnleiten, which has yellow flowers in spring. It's extremely vigorous ground cover for dry shade. This is Epimedium epstenii, which is a very low growing epimedium reaching probably a maximum of 15 centimetres. Not a rampant spreader, but it does spread out. This clump would have been here for probably 5 to 8 years, and it's very tough ground cover once established. This Pachyphragma macrophyllum, which is self-seeding perennial for the shade garden. Nice big foliage and pure white flowers in spring. Could be a little bit invasive in moist spots. Symphytum uplandicum. Symphytums are borage, so it's in the borage family. It's extremely vigorous ground cover and can tolerate quite dry shade. Geranium Macrorrhizum album. There's quite a few different Geranium Macrorrhizums, and they're really good for dry shade. There's Epimedium wushanense, which is a Chinese species. Probably the biggest of the epimediums, and a little bit slow to spread, but certainly very permanent once it's established. It's a selected form of Epimedium wushanense called sandy claw. There's another selected form of Epimedium wushanense, and this one's called Clover Hill. It's a summer flower or late spring flower.
For more information on ground cover plants, give Craig a call, or for a full list, visit the website